I did already. Now I just start another one.
Bitch. I'm ready. Fuck, I need to chill. Oh yeah. I found one. Oh yeah, I found a chair. And I got my baby pen. I'm good. Why did I go to PS? Why, why don't they go to PS4?
Huh? You ready? Huh?
Huh? Hold on a second. Okay, I'm ready now.
Is live. We are on.
What's the code? XK. HD.
Cookie, no, we didn't install a urinal in the studio, so we're gonna send someone in to clean.
Oh man, that long a
Not my
delay?
problem. Intern, I need some
What do
help
you
with
mean?
my zipper.
Same, isn't it? 10 seconds.
I just showered, but I still smell kind of funky.
Did you remember to clean your entire body?
Well, I mean, I tried, but there are so many body parts
ready?
to remember.
That's why you need the shower
Wow.
list.
The shower
Hey, take
list?
A helpful list of all your body parts that need to be
I think-
cleaned.
It's just a little piece of
He's
paper.
gonna hop
Yes,
in
but it's
later.
water-
Okay, Clarence.
So I can take it in the shower.
Or how long is the quarter gonna be? 20
Let's
minutes?
see. I washed that, I washed that, I washed those. Okay, yeah, I forgot my butt.
Use the shower list and never forget to wash your butt or any other part of your body.
Well, stop talking like him, then, though.
Thanks.
How many quarters last in the Madden game?
Thank me.
Hey, Tank, how long your
shower
quarters
list.
that?
Thanks, shower list. Now, could you get out of my shower?
Ooh, yeah.
I'm just passionate about the product. Hi, I'm Tony Panchisi, owner of DIY Spaghetti Emporium, where DIY stands for Do It Yourself. I mean it. I don't have any staff, so you're doing everything in this restaurant for yourself, and my name isn't Tony Palucci. You're waiting your own table. You're cooking your own meal. And buddy, if you got time to lean, you got time to clean, capiche? So now you think your night's over because your family's done eating, huh? We close at 11:30. So get your ass back out there and wait on that two-top in Section 4. Nobody ducks out early on me, come on Pedestro. And have you seen the state of those bathrooms? One of the women's toilets has a clog that could choke a horse. So if you're ready for a home-cooked Italian meal and earning half the minimum wage,
you wanna play?
come on down to DIY Spaghetti Emporium and ask for me, Rachel Hanrahan.
Did you want to play Jackpot with Roman and Cody? Joey?
These can't be real.
Huh?
They're absurd.
Come on,
Look, if
log
the
in your
price tag is
phone.
high enough, I'll say whatever the hell you want, but I mean, come on.
Kobe.
Just the last half of my shift for me.
You let him play with Roman, come on.
Kobe.
4 hours. Yeah, that'd be great. All you have to do is just check IDs when people come in, and if anyone's rowdy, just cuff them and put them in our holding cell.
Is Tank even on here?
No.
Yeah, that's great. Here's
He's
some
in the
handcuffs.
chat room, but
Here's some
not in
mace.
the game.
It's a mace bottle. I've used most of it for spraying on food, so it's empty, but people do still react to it. Pull it out. Okay, thanks. No problem.
And
Piddle paddle?
that's right, piddle paddle. Just roll the dice again and
Piddle paddle?
That's right.
So I just move my piece around the board after I roll the dice and piddle paddle!
Wow, you landed in the Rainbow Castle. You're a natural.
Yes, Piddle Paddle. It's the hot new game that everyone's dying to play.
Woohoo! So now I'm in the murky swamp and piddle paddle!
What? No, what are you doing?
I rolled a 4! Piddle paddle!
Are you trying to be funny?
typical Carol. Let's go.
You're uninvited to the wedding.
Piddle paddle?
Hey, gang! Have you felt tired from all that racket and ballyhoo from the so-called music festivals that the teenage beatniks and ruffians do? Well, isn't it time to hop to having the music festival that Goldarn plays real music that mature adults
Are we
and
ready,
grown-up
or what's going
older
on?
people like all of us and you
Wow.
can enjoy?
Yeah, I was
Then
talking
come
about-
on down to the Hutchinson
Google real
Community
quick, but I
Park
like your
for
thing.
Gerantala Palooza. We got Jerry
What?
Gorkin's medium-sized band, the Waltzaholics,
did you
assorted
say?
Bob Hope impersonators,
Well, log in
the
and
sounds
Google.
of The Price is
I
Right,
tried to
the
like the- I tried to
Muzak,
like the
Ramblers,
broadcast
wind
and then log in.
chimes, bingo, McDonald's coffee, and a half-dozen music boxes that play
So, are we
music.
ready then?
All the fun times and goings about begins at 7 a.m. this Thursday. And don't you worry, Missy, it's
Everybody
over
else
by
can
2.
join in
So
later.
you have plenty of time to skedaddle on home before the drug
You
dealers
think
come
you
out
want
and
to
deal their
Put yourself in that rush.
drugs. Take it from me, old man. Hey, can I take this microphone home with me? Huh? Do what? Yeah, okay, I'll just put it down.
Has anyone seen Nate Shapiro? He hasn't come into the office in like 15 years.
No.
Pardon me.
Whoa, dude! What the f are you eating, man?
Just some fucking baby carrots, bro.
Whoa! But they look like big carrots, only way fucking smaller.
That's just fucking it. I don't have time to fucking eat an adult fucking carrot, but with baby carrots, I can pop one in and be on my way.
Joey, take them now.
Fucking way.
Baby carrots. They're so fucking tiny.
Oh, they got to delay them, boy.
Anton Jones was the
Oh, yeah?
greatest detective in the world.
I noticed a gray speck on your jacket, which could only have come from a quarry upstate. Gentlemen, the murderer is the mayor.
But after a terrible accident,
I'm afraid his body won't make it, but we can save his brainwaves.
the greatest mind in the world now resides in a pocket calculator.
Take some notes, see if I can get it twice.
And with the help of a friend, he'll crack the case and crunch some
Motherfucker,
numbers.
say something.
Don't you
Say
see,
it
Joe?
twice.
There's no way his wife could have killed him.
That's great. But how much should I leave for this tip?
Oh, 15% of 28.50 is,
From the producers of Tommy Gulch, Attorney Stripper, comes
I hear you
Calculator
loud, Tommy,
Jones,
in the lake.
P.I.
Any last ones? Boobs?
Freeze! Please!
I'll be back on the street in no time.
Then I guess I'll calc you later.
Cookie, we looked it up, and implausible with an L.
Oh, we gotta play the game. I want to.
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh my god, that's so irritating. I'm like, what's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on?
Those cupcakes were fair game. They were
To the play.
delicious, the ones sitting in the break room. Did you eat them all? I just had a couple. How many? I don't know if I was counting. 6. Okay, those were for Carol's birthday party later on. Yeah, that's great. No, but we didn't sing to her yet. Oh, sweet. We were gonna like present them, be like, happy birthday, like to you. Yeah, that's not the point. We were gonna put candles in all of the cupcakes and then give them to her. I just don't want her to think that like. I know, me neither.
Hey kids, are your parents out of the room? Yeah! Good, because I want to talk to you about candyforgold.com. At candyforgold.com, we take all your parents' boring old gold and jewelry and send you back bags of delicious candy. But listen, we can't send you...
This is You Don't Know Jack 2015. I'm your host, Cookie Masterson. And hey, wipe that smile off your face. This is serious. Okay, just kidding. There will be farts and stuff. Serious. Has anyone ever told you two you look alike? Everybody's got their screws. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And our wrong answer of the game is sponsored by
the San Francisco Otter Choir. Free concerts every Wednesday, except for mating season.
If you happen to find our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, you'll be rewarded with big prizes and cash. Okay, let's hit it.
Still playing then. Me and
Get
you?
things rolling. Bootyful.
Oh, okay.
Let's analyze one of Kim Kardashian's body parts. About what percentage of Kim Kardashian's brain is just made up of water? 10%, 40%, 80%, or 100%? Player 1.
Uh-oh.
Player 2. Kim Kardashian's brain, and everybody else's brain for that matter, is made up of about 80% water. But that other 20% is just so round and firm, I can't stop thinking about it.
We'll leave out 1 second. Thank you.
Up next, his acting is all right.
We wait on Tank to get ready, too.
So, you know how they called Matthew McConaughey's resurgence as an actor his McConaissance? Well, if Matthew McConaughey is currently experiencing a McConaissance, then what period of his life just ended? The McCona Dark Ages, the McCona Industrial Age, the McCona Middle Ages, or the McCona Enlightenment Age? Watch the clock. Players 1 and 2.
Just let each other.
Smart people choose this. The Renaissance first occurred in Italy in the late 14th century, immediately following the Middle Ages. So the McConaissance would follow the McCona Middle Ages. Which is funny because most Renaissance sculptures also need to put on a damn shirt.
Dance with me, Disco 3. So this, I don't know.
I call this one brought to you by the letter U, Nabrow.
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right.
I mean, we can hear him from time to time.
And if you get this one right, I'll rustle up some extra moolah for you. Arrange these Sesame Street characters in order of fewest to most eyebrows. Bert, Ernie, the Count. Ernie, Bert, the Count. Bert, Ernie, the Count. The Count, Bert, Ernie, or Ernie, the Count, Bert.
Oh my god. This is insane. Yeah, we can hear you.
Player 2, watch the time. Player 1. What? No. Player 2. The Count would be so disappointed. Allow me. Ernie has no eyebrows at all, Bert has one long single eyebrow, and the Count has two eyebrows!
That was rough.
And yet, none of them have ever blinked. It's time for Duck, Duck, Swan. Say the cast of Duck Dynasty attends a performance of Swan Lake and thinks there are real waterfowl on stage. In their confusion, which character would they most likely shoot? Siegfried, Benno, Von Rothbart, or Odette? Players 1 and 2. Odette is a princess who has been turned into a swan. So the Duck Dynasty crew would probably fill her full of lead.
You need that, Mark?
Especially if they find out she once fooled around with a lady swan in college.
Mark.
Open wide for
the
man in the backwards yellow hat. And it's a dis or dat. Player 1, you could use more cash. Yeah, why don't you take a crack at this one? I'm going to read off 7 things, and for each one, you tell me if it's an alleged antic by pop star Justin Bieber, or an antic by the classic children's book character Curious George. If it's Justin Bieber, press the square button. If it's Curious George, press the circle button. Player 2, choose your answer before Player 1, and if Player 1 gets it wrong and you get it right, that cash is yours. We good? Here we go. Peed in a mop bucket. Broke his leg falling from a fire escape. Arrested for falsely reporting a fire. At the house. Got high on ether. To an ostrich. Went to a Brazilian. Forget George. I'm curious how someone could do this badly. I think we can all agree that it's time for that little bastard to get deported. And then it's your turn, Bieber. Let's say so long to round 1. Remember, in round 2, every question is worth double. And don't forget, the wrong answer of the game is still there for the taking. Okay then, here we go. Let's try Dumber and Dumberer 2. So there's Dumb and Dumber, and then there was Dumb and Dumberer, and then Dumb and Dumber 2. Makes perfect sense. Now, going back a few decades, there was The Odd Couple and The Odd Couple 2. So, if another remake of The Odd Couple used the superlative adjective, it would be called The Blank Couple. Odd, odder, oddest, or odderest. It was begging to be picked. Odd is the adjective, odder is the comparative adjective, and oddest is the superlative adjective. But of course, everyone who made the original Odd Couple movies is dead, which means it's the perfect time for Rob Schneider to swoop in and revitalize the franchise. Players 1 and 2? No, but speaking of otter, get it?
Dummies.
You just won the greatest hits of the San Francisco Otter Choir. Hailed as one of the top 3 otter choirs in the world, the San Francisco Otter Choir will astound you with their covers of Little Red Corvette and The Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Today's wrong answer of the game gets you another 8,000 on top of your current score. Sweet.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
This one's called Let It Go, Let It Go, Let It Go. At which temperature would Olaf from the movie Frozen melt and die? 30 degrees Kelvin, 30 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, or 30 degrees Rankine? He's a snowman. Time is short. Players 1 and 2? 30 degrees is below freezing in Fahrenheit and insanely below freezing in Kelvin and Rankine. But it's pretty balmy in Celsius, about the equivalent of 86 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yay.
And I know, blah, 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 he can magically be saved, but I'm talking about what would happen in the real world to a talking snowman.
I'll probably get you in the last round.
Take a stab at Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
First spotted in 1879. Kangaroo, Peanuts, Albert Einstein. Oh, you're
really?
screwed, player 1. You got 5 seconds. Ouch.
Oh, I'm pressing. I thought I pressed it.
Well played, screw player 2.
Shit.
Let's see if you can make this really hurt.
I can't even believe that.
Player 2? That answer has a hole in it.
Oh, thank
It's
God.
so obvious. Albert Einstein was first spotted in 1879, the year he was born. Probably by a midwife or something, over a century after Uranus was discovered, and even longer after kangaroos and peanuts. I've heard baby Einstein cried a lot because he left behind some important equations on the uterine wall. Here's one I like to call Wine or Lose. If the Washington Redskins rebranded themselves with a non-offensive red-skinned mascot, what could they be called? The Washington Chardonnays, the Washington Malbecs, the Washington Pinot Blancs, or the Washington Rieslings? Players 1 and 2? Chardonnays, Pinot Blancs, and Rieslings are all white-skinned grapes, but the Malbec grape is red.
Oh, look
Although
at you,
to a
Mark.
connoisseur like myself,
Mark.
Malbec is very
This fine
offensive.
dining experience comes in
Oh
handy.
yes, I do say that was quite a burn. How about I want to lick and roll all night? If Kiss singer Gene Simmons' tongue grew to the average length of an adult giraffe's, how deep into a woman's mouth could he stick it when he kissed her? About 5 inches deep, about 10 inches deep, about 20 inches deep, or about 30 inches deep? The screw is in you, player 2. 5 seconds to make a choice. An adult giraffe's tongue is on average about 18 to 20 inches long. So that's about how deep into a woman's mouth a giraffe-tongued Gene Simmons could stick it.
Oh, yeah,
And
you
if
got
Gene
it.
Simmons'
Mark, how'd
neck
you get
grew to
that?
the length of an adult giraffe's, he may not even need women anymore. Sadly, player 1, you're the one who got screwed.
You say it's not fair because why? Huh?
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. Of course, who wants to hear my yapping? Oh, I'm still doing it. Sorry, here you go. Your house is made of what? What materials are their houses made from? Good luck.
No. The Pueblo peoples. No, I just guessed. I'm actually answering him pretty quickly. Yeah. Who? Breaking under. Who won? I guess you must.
It's player 2!
Oh, Mark.
Hey, player 2, you just barely ended up with that one. Isn't it funny how we associate with people slightly dumber than ourselves? Know what else is funny?
You don't know Jack!
Okay. Is he still playing football? Or do you want to do, Roman? Do you want to play this or do you want to play the other game? Is he still, Mark, what happened to you? Are you still on anything? Mark, are you there? Roman, message him real quick. I use the bathroom. Alright. I'm back.
Hello? You hear me?
Yup.
Yeah, I was getting it. Yeah, I'm good now.
Good job, Mark. Way to win that shit.
Oh, yeah. Let me kick your ass in this game.
I thought I was gonna beat you at the end. Is Kobe playing? No. Alright, so what do you want to do? You want to play a different one?
Where that? Where you get on no jacket again?
No.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Alright, we're gonna enter it in now.
Toby, you playing? Toby.
I see it. Everybody in? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I had a dream that we'd all be here. Okay, there are 3 of you playing this game, but you probably know that because you can count. Let's do this. This is round 1. You'll get 500 points for everyone you fool, and you'll get 1,000 for finding the truth. Select a category. Well, we ain't waiting forever. Okay, here's your first
Mark,
question.
you're supposed to be selecting
The city
category,
of
ding dong.
Olney, Illinois organizes an annual event in order to blank squirrels. Now, use your device to enter a bluff that you think will fool the other players into thinking it's true. If you get stuck, for half the points you can use the Lie For Me button and get a suggestion. Do it now! Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here are your choices. Find the truth and touch it on your device. All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Yeah.
It's important to count those who cannot count themselves. And the rest of the board goes unselected.
How long is the delay? Oh, you didn't answer.
All right, pick a category.
My time went out too. For me to pick anything. They pick
Okay, here's the question. Evergreen Cemetery includes an odd statue of Jesus wearing blank. Type in your lies now.
I mean, look at your unit in your hand.
Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think.
As soon as the question is asked,
where's the truth?
I didn't understand the game either. This first time I believe.
No, I'm talking to Roman. When the question is asked, it's available right on your phone right away. You don't have to look at the screen. Oh my god.
Let's see what everybody selected.
Oh yeah, that's true, but I think it's like
and it was also
20 seconds or 50 seconds. I don't really know. I have to check.
Great minds think alike.
I push you. Oh.
What?
Me too.
Evergreen Cemetery is, of course, in Texas. And look at what we have left. One single, lonely, pitiful lie. Time to pick a category.
It's your turn to pick a category.
Okay, here's the question. A man in Milford, Iowa got fired from his job after he used a blank to dislodge his Twix bar from the office vending machine. Enter your lies now. Hurry up! Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, which one's the truth? All right, who picked what? You all got it. Impressive. And nobody fell for some of these ingenious lies.
Ooh. It's getting close.
Dildo.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Exciting. All right, pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1990, before Everybody Loves Raymond, actor Peter Boyle starred in a failed TV pilot called Blank, about a cop who turns into a talking bulldog. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices.
Don't say that.
Okay, what did everyone pick?
No, really? Oh my gosh, you need that? Did you take a guess? Or
And that means some of these didn't get picked.
Huh? Dang.
Select a category. It's not hard. You know
Mark,
what? We'll
you
just
gotta
stick
pick
with this
something.
one. Okay, here's the question. Highway construction in Iceland was delayed in 2013 after advocates claimed the project would destroy the natural land where blank live and thrive. Enter your lies now. Hurry up, use a suggestion if you can't think of anything. Okay, here you go. Find the truth. Okay, let's take a look. Well, don't you feel foolish? It worked! Said a hobo wearing Spock ears and a Santa hat. And nobody fell for this one. Time to pick a category. Okay, here's the question. In 1726, a British woman named Mary Toft convinced doctors that she had given birth to blank. Type in your lies now. Hurry! Hit the lie for me button if you can't think of something. Okay, here are your choices.
Oh my god, this is insane. What?
All right, who picked what? And that's it. Nobody else's lies got picked.
Man.
Welcome to the final fibbage. This is your final question, and it's worth triple. It's anybody's game. Okay, here is your final fibbage question. Brand name of the patented synthetic testicles for pets.
Oh my god.
Enter your lies now.
What is that? I'll get typing. Why can't I type?
Hurry up. Use a suggestion if you can't think of anything.
Yeah, use your suggestion.
There you go, I got it.
Okay, which one's the truth? All right, let's see what everybody picked.
Yay.
A cheaper option is to just not cut your dog's testicles off. And nobody picked the other lies up there.
Yay.
I didn't get the touchback to my shit with no fucking delay. I don't like that game.
Are we playing again? Thought we were gonna
Go to the other game.
Yeah, I'm going. Hold on. The light one?
Yeah, you gotta start it too. I started that game, that's why I think it was on such a bad delay.
So you want the light one or the spud one? We haven't played this one yet.
No, play Jack, you don't know Jack.
It's one of the 4 players.
We are ready for start of game. Okay, we are on.
Cookie, we found your pants.
Well, hello. It's about time. Now, what should I do with this barrel?
I see one like a bee.
Does anyone know how to fix a copier? Also, I'm covered in blood.
Hey, checking microphone. Test
If we
one.
could silence all chewing on set, we are picking up some slight chewing. It sounds like a bubble gum or a gummy candy of some sort. Silence all chewing,
Are
please.
we all in?
Did anybody else?
You think, man?
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and whenever I see an attractive woman, I make this sound.
I thought I told you three to wear something revealing.
I'm joking, of course. Everyone's got a nice little screw.
If you think another player is clueless, screw them and make them answer immediately.
If they miss it, you win extra cash. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by...
Slightly used balloons. The more these balloons deflate, the more your wallet inflates.
Pick the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to win a fabulous prize and big cash. Okay, let's begin.
Get ready, time to flash it.
One.
To begin with, Mexican-do attitude. What dish could Porky Pig order at a Mexican restaurant without committing cannibalism? Al pastor, chorizo, ceviche, or lomo adobada? Player 3, the time is now. Player 1, sweet dreams. Player 3,
really?
No, but it would be super fun to hear Porky try and pronounce it. Player 2, ceviche is fish. Great idea. Give spicy Mexican food to someone who doesn't wear pants.
Oh, Mama, gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. Say it
What do you say?
Next up, Mark TV, and it's a this or that.
Sausage.
Player 1. Looks like you've got some catching up to do. This or that is all yours. I'm going to read off 7 names, and for each one, tell me if it's a sales department on Walmart.com, an MTV show, or both. If it's a Walmart department, press the square button. If it's on MTV, press the circle button. If it's both, press X. Now, the rest of you should listen carefully. Lock in your answers before player 1, because if player 1 gets it wrong, everyone who got it right will split the cash. All right, let's get started. Bags. Cribs. Mugs. Skins. Juniors. Juvies. Tools. Ooh, you just came up Jersey short. Walmart doesn't have a jackass department, though.
officially.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
I call this one. Just want to check in. Hey, how do you feel? With the pharynx, with the thoracic cavity, with the pulmonary veins, or with the thalamus? Hello? Player one. I think you know it's coming. I so wanted you to pick this one. Located just above the brainstem, the thalamus acts as the relay station, sending information like pain to the brain. That's fine, don't ask me how I'm feeling. I asked you how you feel, but whatever. Sure, it's also with my thalamus, but it's just common decency to reciprocate. Here's a good one. For whom the dinner bell tolls. Ooh, it's almost time for my dinner. Better have this fortune cookie first, as prescribed by my doctor.
Cookie, fortune cookie, fortune cookie, necessary.
Not bad. Let's see what my fortune says. Laughter is the best medicine. If that's true, which character from the nursery rhyme Hey Diddle Diddle is the healthiest? The cat, the little dog, the cow, or the spoon? Time's almost up. Player two? Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. No, I'll get this. In the Mother Goose nursery rhyme, Hey Diddle Diddle, the cat and the fiddle, the little dog is the one that laughs at all the crazy stuff going on. This was pre-YouTube, you understand, so if somebody told you a dog laughed, you just had to take them at their word.
You gotta hold it down. Hold down, baby.
And now, I've had intimate thoughts about Adam.
Oh, you can play your phone?
Which of these people is B.I. curious? Someone interested in sexually experimenting with barium? Someone looking to explore with bromine? Someone flirting with beryllium? Or someone fantasizing about bismuth? Not much time left. Player one. You got it. No, you didn't.
I hate when he
Smart
does that.
people choose this. The chemical symbol for bismuth is Bi. But as a society, we shouldn't put labels on things like this, except chemicals. You should label chemicals so you don't blow yourself up. Unless that's what you're into. Look, I don't know, man. We finished round one, and it looks like player two has the lead for now. Remember, I'm doubling the value of each question in round two. And remember, our wrong answer to the game is still out there waiting to be picked. Okay, let's
wipe
do
the
this.
screen off. Maybe you need to wipe the screen off. Juices on it.
Up next, spit up or shut up. If Lady Gaga changed her name to the most common first word spoken by babies, what would she be called? Lady No, Lady Dada, Lady Cat, or Lady Mama? Player three, come on!
I tried using a different finger and that seemed to work.
Player one, what were you thinking there? Player two, according to a poll performed by YouGov, Dada or Daddy was by far the most popular first word spoken by babies, beating out Mama or Mommy by a considerable margin. Lady Dada is a good name, right? Please just say yes, because that's the name of the screenplay I wrote for Adam Sandler. Coming up next, childhood murmuries. It looks like we have a sort of treat today. My good acquaintance, old man, somehow found his way into the studio again. How's it going, old man?
Terrible, Mr. Shapiro.
Yeah, it's Mr. Masterson, actually.
Since when?
Since birth.
I know we're on Earth. Anywho, I need your help remembering something.
What's that thing? Well, I read the question on the screen, and it comes up quicker than I can read it. And then I already stick with my answer before it pops up on my phone. I got like no time.
So, what is it you're trying to remember, old man?
Well, it's something I used to do when I was just a lad.
Not sure the history books go back that far, but I'll see if I can help. Why don't you describe it to me?
Sure thing, Nate. It's a game. British kids like to play it, I think. You get 3 strikes per turn, and seeds are involved somehow. What is that game?
Would it be, Conkers? Player 1, who do you want to screw? You yanked out your screw, you got us all excited, and then you just sat there. Lame.
Are you kidding me?
Can we continue now?
Oh my god.
He screwed himself?
Yeah. It'll take too long to pick.
I picked already.
Player 2.
Marbles, I think you lost yours.
Player 3. You thinking of Conkers, old man?
Hey, Conkers, yeah! It's an old British kids game I used to play. Each player has one of these seeds called a conker, and they take turns whacking at them. 3 whacks per turn. Why is that fun?
It's hard to imagine you as a little kid, old man.
Well, I look pretty much the same, minus the liver spots. Didn't start growing those till my early 20s.
Mm-hmm. And when did you start smelling like liver?
That depends. When was liver invented?
Follow me down to the sea.
I know, no time. I literally just
Here we have
saw a game
All
I recognized.
rise for the Honorable Dinwoody Fudnuddler. If Trees brought a class action lawsuit against the Lumberjacks, which Dr. Seuss character would they most likely hire as their legal counsel? The Cat in the Hat, the Grinch, Pop, or the Lorax? Player 3. Players 1 and 2. The Lorax speaks for the trees, and in a lawsuit, the legal counsel speaks for its client, in this case, the trees. It makes sense the Lorax would be a lawyer. He always sues. This one's called There's a Question in My Pants and You're All Invited.
Huh?
It's the put the choices into order, then buzz in and see if you are right. Question.
Okay, as usual, if you get this correct, there's a little extra in it for you. Speaking of extra, put these underwear styles in order from least butt cheek revealing to most butt cheek revealing. Thong, bikini, tonga. Bikini, tonga, thong, bikini, thong, bikini, tonga, or tonga, bikini, thong. Watch your clock. Players 1 and 2. Dancer, show yourself. Bikini style underwear cover the butt cheeks more than tonga style, and tonga style cover more than thong, which leave your butt cheeks pretty much all out there. But really, any style that doesn't expose my vestigial tail works fine for me. Take a stab at Feeling Fines. I love that actor from Schindler's List and The English Patient. You know, the one who plays Voldemort? But I'm never certain if I'm pronouncing his name correctly. What's the proper way to say that Mr. Fines has to throw up? Ralph has to Ralph, Reef has to Ralph, Rolf has to Ralph, or Rafe has to Ralph? Watch your time. Player 1. I would know how to pronounce it if it was that easy. Player 3. Yep, Rafe Fiennes' first name is spelled like Ralph, but pronounced Rafe. And his brother Joseph Fiennes is pronounced Joseph, but it's spelled Lessfamous. It's a weird British thing.
Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press the X button. $2,000 if you're right, but if you're wrong, you lose 2,000. Well, don't mind me then. Here's your clue. I love you like a legal guardian. I hope you know who adopted or just took care of whom.
Ain't no beat you on this. I bet hit something. All I was saying.
Oh. Yes. Oh. Dang.
Player 1 takes it!
Oh, I won?
Player 1, I guess a win is a win no matter how you slice it.
In the
You
negative?
sliced it pretty damn thin. So I leave you with these words.
You don't know Jack!
I could have not answered that. It was a different delay every time I hit something with the wrong answer.
Introducing your face's new best friend. Say goodbye to dry skin and wrinkles.
Bye.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Say hello
Well, you
to
started.
healthy, radiant, beautiful skin.
Well, hello there.
Oh, hey, hi. Because you're never too old.
Hi, I'm Cookie Masterson, and anybody know how long you have to cook a chupacabra? Three players, and not one of you thought to bring me flowers. Nice. Handle those screws carefully. If you think an opponent doesn't know the answer, hit your screw button, and you'll force them to answer immediately. If they miss it, you win big. And today's wrong answer of the game is being brought to you by
Teen Sasquatch, a new drama on the Angst Network. He's mysterious, he's elusive, and he drives the girls wild, like him. Mondays at 8.
Find the wrong answer associated with our sponsor to get yourself some sweet prizes and bonus cash. All right, here we go.
Get ready, time for question.
One.
First question, not so smart Alec. What is Alec Baldwin most likely to scream at a dude with a camera who works as part of the paparazzi? Fuck you, you fucking paparazza! I'll fuck you in the ass, evil paparazzo! Get fucked with the paparazzi! Or I'll break your fucking camera with my paparazzas!
Oh, wow.
Time is short! Player 1, sucks to be you. Player 3, you're probably going to have to issue some kind of apology. Watch how easy this is. The singular term for paparazzi is paparazzo. And as a rule, paparazzi are borderline vile, but you still shouldn't f*** them in the f***ing That's just sinking to their level. Why not try drink a leg? Ah, oh my god, for a second there I thought I saw my ventriloquist dummy Billy O'Brien again. I've been having visions of him just showing up at the most
inopportune times. Ah!
One's made of skin, one's made of water. Who's the dummy?
Not me.
Who's the dummy?
It really is you.
It's always me, you dummy.
I was hoping you were just a mirage.
A mirage? That we're not in a desert. Oh, speaking of which, where would you be if you saw me as a mirage in the Goldie Desert? Pakistan?
Player one, who's gonna get it? G, player one, you know you're supposed to screw someone else, right? Because it usually feels better when someone else is involved.
Oh, are you kidding me? I just...
We'll try not to let that ruin the rest of the game.
I can't believe that! I hit myself! Oh my god! Oh my
god! Player three? Hey, way to be wrong! Player two? Yes, the Gobi Desert is in China and Mongolia. Just don't sneak up on me anymore, Billy.
Okay, no trottling. Someday I'm gonna murder you.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Nothing, I didn't say anything.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Pucker up for shacking up. Where should a large shacko be worn on Shaq O'Neal? His extra large ears, his big feet, his large head, or his massive hands? Watch the clock. Player one. No.
Oh, come on.
The correct answer is... Shakos are a military-style hat with a large feather in the front, often worn by marching band leaders. It would be the most ridiculous thing he's worn since Kazam. Player two, do you believe in big feet? Well, you should, because you just won an autographed poster of Ketor, the sexy Sasquatch star of Teen Sasquatch on the Inks Network. If you think Bigfoot was sexy before, you ain't seen nothing yet. Today's wrong answer of the game earns you $4,000. Enjoy.
Oh my god. Are you kidding me? They give you money for having the wrong answer of the game.
It's time for Russian ladies looking for young men. And stop the train, it's a this or that. Player one. We gotta get you back in the game. Take a run at this or that. I am going to list off 7 things. And for each one, I want you to tell me if it's something that happens to Anna Karenina in Tolstoy's classic novel, Anna Karenina, or a Justin Timberlake song.
Oh my God.
If it's Anna Karenina, press the square button. If it's Justin Timberlake, press the circle button. Now the rest of you listen up. Try to pick an answer before player one. If player one gets it wrong, I'll split that cash among everyone else who got it right. Okay, let's move. Adultery. Childbirth. Amnesia. Suicide.
Oh, shit.
Future sex. Nothing else.
Yeah.
Good, but not Justin Timberlake good.
Back on the plus side? No.
I keep meaning to reread Anna Karenina, but I've been waiting for a time when I really want to fall into a deep, deep depression. How about Woody or wouldn't he? What would it mean if Woody Allen were an alleged pedorthist? He's been accused of touching shoes, he's been accused of touching grapes, he's been accused of touching bugs, or he's been accused of touching feces. Time's a-wasting. Player 2. Ah, crap. Player 1. A pedorthist is a doctor or healthcare professional who focuses on feet, especially shoes and inserts that can help with pain relief. And look, I'm not saying he's a shoe doctor, and I'm not saying he's not a shoe doctor, but the one thing we can all agree on is that The Curse of the Jade Scorpion was a terrible movie. That'll bring an end to our first round, and player 2 is in the lead, and feeling pretty good right about now. Don't forget, all the questions in round 2 are worth double. And I want to see some screwing. I didn't hand them out for my health. May I introduce Pup All Night? Considering their lifespans, which dog from the first Puppy Bowl would be the least likely to be alive to watch Puppy Bowl 11? Player 2, who gets the screw? You can't just leave your screw hanging out in the breeze like that.
Yay.
Can we leave this tragedy behind us, please?
What? I hit a button. Come on, man. That's bullshit.
Player 1. Player 3. As a general rule, the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan. So the Great Dane, with a life expectancy of about 7 years, is probably not going to make it. Oh, we're going to get some angry posts on our Facebook page about this question, I can tell. But it's not my fault we live in a world where horrible things happen.
Question 7. Get up and shake your monkey bang.
Try this on for size. Beautiful millionaires are just so relatable.
I tried to screw Joey.
Say the incredibly down-to-earth Jennifer Lawrence decides to go skydiving. If on her way down to Earth she reaches terminal velocity, what down-to-earth thing might you hear her say? Wowzer, I could not be going down to Earth any faster. Aw man, I'm going down to Earth slower every second. Lol, I broke the sound barrier on my way down to Earth. Or, cool beans, I'm actually now going away from Earth. Watch the time. Wow, I can feel your collective brain power pulsating in the room. It's underwhelming. Here's what a right answer looks like. A falling object or adorable movie star that has reached its terminal velocity will not speed up anymore on its descent before hitting the ground. It's falling as fast as it can. But even if she fell to her death, I bet Jennifer Lawrence would leave the most adorable crater.
Oh my god.
This one's known as Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Uh-oh, we already seen this.
Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus.
Closely associated with Miranda and Ariel. Kangaroo, Peanut, Albert Einstein, or Uranus. Time's running out. Player 2, let this be a lesson to you. Player 1, nice job, Einstein. Here's where the money is. Miranda and Ariel are two of the larger moons of Uranus. And you can't have moons without Uranus. Hey, we were supposed to have a tuba there to accentuate the butt joke. Where's the tuba guy?
He was in a car accident on the way over, Cookie. He's dead.
I had 4,000.
Hey, trombone guy made it! And on its way, ay caramba! I'm a cold-blooded killer! Say Bart Simpson decides to start going around attacking authority figures with his slingshot. If it turns out like the story of David and Goliath, what might happen? Principal Skinner will die after getting shot in the forehead. Chief Wiggum will die after getting shot in the gut. Mayor Quimby will die after getting shot in the heart. Or Homer Simpson will run away after getting shot in the groin. Watch the time. Player 3. Player 1. David slays Goliath after slinging a stone into the middle of the giant's forehead. So that's how Principal Skinner might meet his untimely demise as well. But it really wouldn't be that much of a loss. Springfield is literally crawling with people who sound exactly like him. Here's one I like to call, I'm gonna need 2 oceans of calamine lotion stat. If the 80s hair band Poison were like poison ivy, what part of them would give people a rash? The fumes from their hairspray, the oil in their makeup, the silk on their rockin' clothes, or the ink in their tattoos? Player 1, watch the time. Players 2 and 3. Coming in contact with the oil on a poison ivy plant is what causes the skin to break out in a rash. So if the band Poison were similar, it would probably be best not to touch their oily makeup. In fact, it's probably best not to touch any part of the band Poison. You have no idea where they've been for the past 25 years.
Plus I was like so deep in the hole I didn't want to get any deeper.
Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, press the X button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, but you lose 2,000 if you're wrong. And don't forget, remember the clue. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Climb time. What did these guys climb? Good luck.
You gonna beat us with it.
Oh, what? Do they come back?
Player 1 with the win!
Well, we can't
Player 1, I can lie to you and tell you you blew me away with your victory, but you look like you can take the truth. And the truth is,
you don't know Jack! And you don't know Jack.
Every time we answer, they give us a 2,000. We late.
Shouldn't have played that one again. Alright, last one. What are we gonna play?
Let's play
the Ravage.
Killer Floor. Killer Floor.
You gotta play something that's so long.
Let's play Killer Floor. We can't, it's too much of a delay, man.
Alright.